Welcome back to my channel. Warth Old Coins today is best top 5 coins one you want to miss. We're diving into the world of France. Coins please, don't skip this last coin. So, let's get it started. Top 1. The 10 euro cent France 2008 coin is part of the regular issue of Eurozone currency, representing France's transition from the franc to the euro and its continued commitment to the European Union. Introduced as part of the euro currency system in 2002. The 10 euro cent coin is one of the standard circulating denominations minted by member states of the Eurozone, including France. By 2008, the euro had become firmly established in France, and the 10-cent coin had become a common component of everyday transactions, from cafes and markets to parking meters and public transportation. Though modest in value, the 10-cent coin holds immense symbolic and practical importance as a representation of European economic integration, the modern French Republic's participation in the EU, and the fusion of national identity with a broader continental currency system. The obverse national side of the French 10 euro cent coin issued in 2008 features the stylized image of the Sieur Lasemus, one of the most iconic and enduring symbols in French coinage. Designed by Lawrence Fisher, the image is a modern interpretation of Oscar Rodé's Sieur, originally created in the late 19th century and famously used on French silver francs. The Sieur is depicted in motion, scattering seeds across the ground, a symbol of hope, renewal, and the agrarian roots of the French Republic. She wears a classical dress and Phrygian cap, signifying liberty, progress, and the Republic. In this modern rendering, her silhouette is dynamic and energetic, set against radiating lines representing light, progress, or possibly the European ideal. The design merges tradition with modernity, representing France's forward-looking role. Within the European Union, the obverse also includes the letters RF Republique Francaise and the engraver's initials, along with the 12 stars of the European Union, arranged in a circle to symbolize unity among EU member states. The reverse common side of the 10-cent coin is standard across all Eurozone countries and was designed by Luc Likes, a Belgian artist. It features a map of Europe, showing the European Union as one entity emerging from the globe. The design includes the numeral 10 to indicate the denomination, along with the word Eurocent. The map is a symbol of European cohesion, demonstrating that despite having different national sides, the euro coins all belong to a shared monetary system. The 12 EU stars circle the outer rim, symbolizing harmony and unity. The design intentionally emphasizes the economic and political partnership of member states, and the ability of diverse nations to share a single currency while maintaining unique cultural expressions in technical specifications. The 2008 10-cent coin is made of Nordic gold, an alloy composed of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite its name, it contains no actual gold. Rather, the name refers to its golden color and durability. The coin weighs 4.10 grams, has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.93 millimeters. One of the most distinctive features of this coin is its edge, which is smooth but has fine, regular indentations known as a Spanish flower. Edge designed both for tactile recognition and as a safeguard against counterfeiting. These features reflect the European Central Bank's uniform specifications for all euro coins, ensuring compatibility across the monetary union. The 2008 minting year for French euro coins was part of ongoing regular production by the Money de Paris, France's national mint. The mintage for the 10-cent coin that year ran into tens of millions, making it very common in circulation. It was not part of any special commemorative set, although collectors often seek to acquire complete euro sets by year and country, so the 2008 issue holds value within that context. while circulated examples are only worth face value. Uncirculated or mint-condition coins, particularly those from official mint sets, can command a small premium among numismatists and euro collectors. Such coins are usually struck with higher quality dies and are handled more carefully to prevent blemishes or wear in the broader historical context. 2008 was a significant year for Europe and the Eurozone. The continent was entering the global financial crisis, and France, as one of the largest EU economies, played a key role in responding to economic instability. The euro itself was being tested under pressure, and coins, such as the 10-cent piece, remained a visible symbol of stability and integration. For many in France, the euro had by then replaced the franc not only as currency but as part of daily identity. The 10-cent coinix, metro stations, cafes, and toll booths became part of the rhythm of modern life. At the same time, debates over national sovereignty, EU bureaucracy, and economic regulation were intensifying, making euro coinage both a practical tool and a subtle reminder of ongoing political negotiation. The cultural symbolism of the 10-cent coin's national design laisse-amuse cannot be overstated. Originally created during the Third Republic, the sewer has come to represent perseverance, civic virtue, and Enlightenment values. Its continued use on modern euro coins links centuries of French Republican history to the present, showing continuity even amid change. The image resonates with French ideals of humanism, labor, liberty, and growth values rooted deeply in both the rural traditions and revolutionary principles that define the nation's identity. From a numismatic perspective, French euro coins, like the 2008 10-cent, are valued as part of date runs, typesets, and condition-graded collections, while the 10-cent piece is among the more abundant denominations. Collecting it within the context of the full French euro series or as part of a multinational euro collection adds value. Proof and Boo, brilliant uncirculated versions from the Money de Paris's annual sets are especially sought after for their mirror finishes, sharp details, and limited production numbers. In conclusion, the 10-euro-cent France 2008 coin represents the marriage of national heritage and European unity, small but powerful piece of metal that's used to centuries of French history and the aspirations of a unified continent. From its beautifully modernized image of the sewer to its technical conformity with the European monetary system, the coin reflects both tradition and progress. It is at once a symbol of the French Republic and a daily ambassador of European cooperation. Although commonly found in change, the 2008 French 10-cent coin is far from ordinary. It is a living token of economic union, cultural identity, and democratic values, shared across borders yet uniquely French in its character. Whether handled by a commuter in Paris, a tourist in Lyon, or a collector in Berlin, this small coin carries a wealth of meaning in its modest form. Top 2. The 10-euro-cent France 2014 coin is a member of the Eurozone's official circulating currency series and serves as a strong example of the enduring strength of modern European integration combined with deep national symbolism. Issued under the authority of Le Money de Paris, the Paris Mint, France's official mint, this coin forms part of the regular euro currency series first introduced in 2002 when France fully transitioned from the French franc to the euro. By 2014, the euro had been in circulation for over a decade and had firmly embedded itself in the economic and social fabric of daily French life. The 10-cent coin played a critical role in everyday transactions across France and the European Union. Used for minor purchases, transportation, vending machines, and change, making it one of the most frequently encountered denominations by citizens and travelers alike. Despite its small value, the coin is a symbol of France's unity with Europe, and also a proud representation of its unique cultural identity through its national design, the national side of verse of the 10-euro-cent France 2014 coin showcases one of France's most beloved numismatic icons, La Semus, the sewer, a powerful allegorical figure who represents the spirit of the French Republic. Designed by Lawrence Fisher, this modern interpretation of the classic motif is based on the original image by Oscar Rodi, which was used in French coinage since the late 19th century and appeared on the silver francs of the Third Republic. In this updated version, the sewer is seen walking confidently from left to right, dressed in classical robes and wearing a Phrygian cap, the ancient symbol of liberty. She scatters seeds across the ground with rays of light in the background symbolizing growth, enlightenment, and civic hope. Her posture is upright and purposeful, embodying the French ideals of progress, liberty, and the nurturing of future generations. Surrounding her are the initials RF Republique Francaise and 12 stars, representing the European Union and emphasizing France's integral role in the EU, the reverse common side of the 10 euro cent coin is standardized across all Eurozone nations and was designed by Luc Likes of the Royal Belgian Mint. It features the large numeral 10 indicating the denomination. Next to the words Euro cent, to the right of the numeral, is a stylized map of Europe, originally showing only the 15 EU member states that existed at the time of the euro's launch, though still widely used after later expansions. The map is overlaid on a globe, symbolizing the euro's international presence and the unity of Europe. The 12 stars of the EU circle the outer ring of the coin, reinforcing the idea of cooperation and shared economic identity among the diverse nations of Europe. This design, although uniform across member states, speaks to the collective economic sovereignty and political harmony envisioned by the founding principles of the EU. In technical terms, the 2014 10 euro cent coin from France adheres to European central bank standards. It is struck in a unique alloy known as Nordic Golda, durable and corrosion-resistant metal made from 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite its name, it contains no actual gold, but the color and luster resemble that of golden bronze, giving the coin a distinctive appearance. The coin weighs approximately 4.10 grams, has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.93 millimeters. One of its most recognizable physical features is the smooth edge with fine scalloping, commonly referred to as the Spanish flower shape, which helps the visually impaired distinguish it from other denominations. The finish is usually a combination of matte and gloss with national symbols sharply struck for longevity and clarity, even after years of circulation. From a mintage perspective, the 10 euro cent France 2014 coin was produced in large quantities to satisfy widespread demand. It was minted in the tens of millions, making it a common piece for circulation and a standard inclusion in official annual mint sets. Produced by La Monnaie de Paris for collectors, these mint sets often featured proof or brilliant uncirculated BU versions of all circulating denominations and were housed in presentation folders with detailed background information. While circulated 2014 10-cent coins typically hold only face value, uncirculated specimens, particularly those certified by numismatic grading services or sealed in official packaging, can command a slight premium among collectors seeking year complete collections or pristine examples of French euro coinage. Historically, year 2014 marked a time of relative economic stabilization in Europe. Following the Eurozone debt crisis of the early 2010s, France was playing an essential role in supporting European unity and reform during this period. Politically, the country was also reaffirming its dedication to social republicanism, cultural identity, and secular values, all of which are subtly communicated through national imagery on coins. The use of La Semus, for instance, is not merely aesthetic. It is a symbol of resilience, progress, and national pride. During a time when debates over immigration, secularism, and EU governance were increasingly shaping public discourse in France, The 10-cent coin quietly reminded people of the enduring principles of liberté. Eagle-eyed, fraternite, sown like seeds by the semus across the metaphorical soil of French and European life. Culturally, the French euro coins, including the 2014 10-cent piece, occupy a unique place in the public imagination. They are everyday objects imbued with centuries of history. The continued presence of national allegories like Marianne and La Semus on the smallest denominations acts as a bridge between past and present, reaffirming national identity even within the context of European integration. The elegant but accessible design reflects the broader aesthetic of French civic art, where even utilitarian items such as coins are rendered with care and symbolism. In a society that places high value on artistic expression and philosophical ideals, coin design becomes a form of public education and national storytelling in terms of numismatic value. The 2014 French 10-cent coin is not rare in circulation, but is of interest to collectors assembling full euro year sets or studying the evolution of national motifs within the European currency framework. Proof and BOO versions, especially those part of limited edition sets, are particularly desirable for their fine detailing and mint freshness. Some collectors also seek out coins based on minting variations, quality control anomalies, or usage in official commemorative sets. In conclusion, the 10-euro-cent France 2014 coin is far more than a small denomination in your pocket. Change It is a symbol of modern France's Republican heritage, artistic continuity, and dedication to European unity. Through the timeless image of La Semus, it connects the values of enlightenment, labor, and liberty to contemporary daily life. Despite its commonality, it is a miniature representation of national identity and European cohesion, elegantly designed and faithfully produced. Whether handled in a market in Marseille, a café in Lyon, or a metro station in Paris, the 2014 French 10-cent coin performs a quiet but powerful role in reinforcing shared values, promoting civic memory, and celebrating the marriage of tradition and progress within one of the world's most ambitious monetary unions. Top 3. The 10-euro-cent France 2019 coin is a small yet profoundly symbolic piece of modern European and French coinage, encapsulating over 2 decades of European unity and the enduring legacy of French cultural identity. As part of the standard Eurozone currency series, the 10-cent coin is struck by La Monnaie de Paris Mint, the prestigious and historic national mint of France. It is one of the 8 euro coin denominations introduced in 2002, when France officially replaced the franc with the euro as part of a broader European monetary union. The year 2019 marked the 17th year of euro circulation in France, and by this time, the 10-cent coin had become deeply woven into the fabric of everyday life, facilitating millions of small-scale transactions daily. While it may seem like a minor denomination, this coin plays a vital role in commerce and carries a wealth of historical, economic, and artistic meaning. It not only represents a shared currency among Eurozone nations, but also reflects France's proud national identity through its unique obverse design. The obverse national side of the 2019 French 10-euro-cent coin features the elegant and dynamic figure of La Semus, the sewer, a modern rendition of one of France's most enduring allegories. Originally created by Oscar Rodi in the 1890s for French silver coinage, the image was updated in 1999 by artist Lawrence Fisher specifically for use on France's euro coins. La Semus is depicted in a flowing robe, striding forward purposefully, her hair and dress blown by the wind, sowing seeds with one hand. This powerful image symbolizes hope, agriculture, renewal, and progress, deeply rooted in French Republican ideals. She wears the Phrygian cap, a classical symbol of liberty and a revolution. Radiant lines in the background emphasize energy, light, and optimism, giving the impression of both motion and modernity. Above and to the left are the stylized initials RF for Republique Française, confirming the coin's national origin. Surrounding the central image are 12 stars representing the European Union, reflecting unity, harmony, and cooperation among EU member states. The reverse, common side, of the 10-cent coin is the same for all Eurozone countries and was designed by Luc Likes, a renowned Belgian artist. It features the large numeral 10, denoting the denomination, and the words Euro cent. To the right of the number is a simplified map of Europe, originally depicting the 15 member states of the European Union at the Euro's inception. Although the EU has since expanded, this stylized map remains unchanged and serves as a powerful visual emblem of Europe's collective identity. The 12 stars of the EU flag are spaced around the rim, symbolizing solidarity, unity, and completeness. This design reinforces the euro's role as both a currency and a tool of political and economic integration, making each coin a small but important ambassador of a unified Europe. From a technical standpoint, the 10 euro cent France 2019 coin was minted according to the strict standards set by the European Central Bank, ensuring uniformity across all Eurozone nations. The coin is composed of Nordic gold, a durable and corrosion-resistant alloy consisting of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold, but its warm golden color gives it a bright, appealing finish. The coin weighs 4.10 grams, has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.93 millimeters. One of its most distinctive features is its smooth, milled edge with indents, forming what is commonly known as the Spanish flower shape, a subtle anti-counterfeiting measure, and a tactile aid for the visually impaired. The finish of the coin is typically matte on the fields with slightly polished reliefs, making the imagery crisp and resistant to wear. In terms of mintage, the 10 euro cent coin is one of the most commonly circulated euro denominations. The 2019 French edition was produced in very large numbers to meet daily demand in both France and cross-border Eurozone transactions, though exact figures for general circulation can run into tens or hundreds of millions. Coins in brilliant, uncirculated bout or proof condition, typically released in annual coin sets by Lamani de Parissar, minted in more limited quantities, usually 5,000 to 25,000 pieces, and packaged for collectors. These versions feature superior craftsmanship, mirror-like finishes, and sometimes special packaging that includes a certificate of authenticity, while a circulated 2019 10-cent coin has only face value. Uncirculated or mint-state examples may hold collector value ranging from €1 to €5 or more, depending on condition, packaging, and market demand. The historical context of France and Europe in 2019 adds further depth to the coin's significance. It was a period marked by intense political, social, and economic debate across the continent, including the continued aftermath of the Eurozone crisis, rising populism, the United Kingdom's Brexit process, and the challenges of climate change, digital transformation, and migration policy. France, under President Emmanuel Macron, was actively advocating for European reform, greater integration, and a stronger EU identity. The euro coins circulating in daily life, particularly those bearing national emblems like La Samouse, played an understated but powerful role in reminding citizens of their dual identity as both French nationals and European citizens. The 10-cent coin, frequently passed from hand to hand in cafes, shops, and train stations, thus became a silent carrier of shared values and collective history. Symbolically, the image of La Samouse sowing seeds remains profoundly meaningful. It suggests the cultivation of democracy, education, environmental stewardship, and the nurturing of future generations. In a world facing uncertainty, this allegory of resilience and growth is not just artistic, it is philosophical and civic. That such a motif appears on the smallest units of currency reflects the French belief in imbuing everyday objects with moral and cultural depth. This emphasis on beauty and symbolism, even in common coinage, speaks to the nation's artistic heritage, republican ideology, and Enlightenment roots, from a numismatic perspective. The 2019 10-cent coin is important within the broader narrative of euro coinage. Collectors often seek to build complete sets by country and year, and France's series is particularly prized for its artistic quality and historical resonance. Variants of the 2019 coin may exist in mint sets, proof sets, or as part of commemorative kits distributed to schools or museums. Though not rare, its significance is elevated by its role in a continuous series of modern European coins that blend aesthetic elegance with socio-political relevance. In conclusion, the 10 cent France 2019 coin is a prime example of how currency can transcend its monetary function to become a medium of national expression and international unity. Through the timeless allegory of Lassamouse, it tells a story of progress, liberty, and shared European destiny wrapped in a practical, pocket-sized form that millions interact with each day. It serves as a microcosm of France's artistic legacy, economic role, and republican spirit, while affirming the principles that underpin the European project. Whether viewed as currency, artwork, or historical artifact, this small coin holds a big message. That value lies not only in what we spend, but in what we believe and cultivate together. Top 4. The 10 cent France 2011 coin is a widely circulated piece of modern French coinage, intricately linked with the broader European monetary union as a standard denomination within the Eurozone. This coin was issued by La Monnaie de Paris, the Paris Mint, France's national mint, which holds centuries of history and prestige. The 10-cent coin belongs to the set of 8 euro denominations introduced after France transitioned from the French franc to the euro on the 1st of January 2002. By 2011, nearly a decade into euro adoption, the coin had become deeply embedded in French and European commerce, facilitating transactions across borders and contributing to the growing interconnectedness of Eurozone economies. Though small in value, the 10-cent coin remains an essential unit of European currency, with significant symbolic weight thanks to its national design, durable material, and role in everyday life. The obverse national side of the 2011 French 10-cent coin features a stylized image of Lassamouse the sewer, a figure that has represented France on coins since the late 19th century. The design, originally by Oscar Rodi, was reimagined in 1999 by Lawrence Fisher for use on France's euro coinage. This modern version shows the sewer striding confidently across the field, wearing a Phrygian cap, a symbol of liberty, as she scatters seeds with her right hand. Light rays emanate behind her, symbolizing enlightenment, growth, progress, and optimism. This allegory not only connects with France's agrarian past and revolutionary spirit, but also embodies its belief in the values of liberty, equality, and fraternity. The design is dynamic, bridging classical themes with contemporary design aesthetics. To the left of the sewer are the letters RF République Française, identifying the country of origin. Around the perimeter are the 12 stars of the European Union, arranged in a circular pattern to symbolize unity, harmony, and solidarity among the member states. The reverse common side of the 10-cent euro coin is identical across all Eurozone countries and was designed by Belgian artist Luc Lex. It features a large, prominent numeral 10 on the left, paired with the words euro cent to denote the denomination. To the right is a map of Europe superimposed over a globe, representing the euro's reach and the collective identity of the European Union. The original design displays only the 15 EU countries that were members when the euro was introduced. Though the coin is still valid throughout the expanded EU, the map is stylized rather than geographic, focusing more on the concept of unity than precise borders. 12 stars arc around the outer rim, identical to those on the EU flag, representing completeness and cohesion. This side of the coin reinforces the euro's identity as a shared currency that transcends national boundaries. From a technical perspective, the 10 euro cent France 2011 coin is struck in Nordic gold. Its proprietary alloy consisting of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Although it contains no real gold, this alloy was chosen for its durability, anti-allergenic properties, corrosion resistance, and attractive golden hue. The coin has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of 1.93 millimeters, and weighs approximately 4.10 grams. One of its most distinctive physical characteristics is the smooth, indented edge with fine notches, often referred to as the Spanish flower edge. This uniquely shaped edge helps users, including the visually impaired, differentiate the coin by touch. It also adds an element of security, making the coin more difficult to counterfeit. The finish is typically matte with glossy highlights on the raised portions, giving the coin a pleasant tactile and visual texture. In terms of mintage, the 10-cent coin is a mass-produced piece, intended for wide circulation both in France and throughout the Eurozone. France produces millions of these coins annually to meet commercial demand. The 2011 mintage was no exception, with tens of millions of coins struck for daily use. While the circulated coins hold face value, uncirculated UNC or proof quality. Versions found in annual mint sets produced by the Money de Paris may command a small premium. These sets are highly sought after by numismatists, especially those collecting year-by-year or country-by-country euro sets. In collector condition, a 2011 10-cent coin from France may be worth anywhere from €1 to €5, depending on its condition, packaging, and market interest. The political and economic context of 2011 adds further significance to the coin. Europe was still grappling with the aftershocks of the 2008 global financial crisis and the ongoing Eurozone sovereign debt crisis. Countries like Greece, Ireland, Portugal, and Spain were facing severe fiscal challenges, and France, being one of the core EU economies, played a key role in shaping bailout packages and economic reforms. The euro itself came under scrutiny, with debates over its viability and structure. In this climate of uncertainty, the continued circulation and reliability of the euro coins, such as the 10-cent piece, became a tangible symbol of unity and resilience. For many French citizens, these coins represented both a national identity and a collective European dream, expressed through shared currency, governance, lei, and mutual cooperation. Culturally, the design of the coin reflects France's deep historical roots and its aspirations for the future. La Sameuse is more than just an artistic symbol. She represents the ideal French citizen, hardworking, principled, forward-looking. Her presence on the 10-cent coin ensures that every transaction, no matter how small, is touched by France's republican values. The continued use of this image on euro coins acts as a bridge between pre-Euro France and its 21st century role within Europe. For collectors and the general public alike, these coins serve as daily reminders of civic responsibility, democratic values, and cultural continuity. From a numismatic perspective, the 10-cent France 2011 coin is typically collected as part of a complete date set, often alongside its sibling denominations, 1, 2, 5, 20, and 50 cents, and the €1 and €2 coins. Some collectors focus on die variations, mint errors, or high-grade specimens, which are rarer and command higher values. Others collect euro coin folders arranged by country and year, making every date including 2011 valuable to complete the collection. Though it is not rare in the traditional sense, its inclusion in specialized sets, such as the Money de Paris Proof series, can elevate its significance. In conclusion, The 10 € France 2011 coin stands as a small but meaningful object that encapsulates centuries of French Republican symbolism, the ambition of European unity, and the everyday reality of shared currency. It is a practical tool of commerce, a token of identity, and a miniature canvas of national pride, whether in the pocket of a Parisian baker or the hands of a tourist in Marseille. This coin performs its economic function while quietly telling the story of a nation rooted in history and committed to a common European future. Through its enduring design and widespread circulation, it serves as a testament to the power of small objects to carry big ideas, linking the past, present, and future in gold-colored alloy. Top 5. The 10 € France 1999 coin is not only a vital part of France's modern currency system, but also a historical marker in the transition from the French franc to the euro, process that reshaped the financial landscape of Europe at the dawn of the 21st century. Though the euro did not enter public circulation until the 1st of January 2002, France, along with other Eurozone nations, began minting euro coins as early as 1999 in preparation for the official launch. Thus, the 1999 dated 10 € coin is among the earliest issues of French euro coinage, produced in advance to ensure a smooth introduction of the new currency across the nation. These coins were distributed to banks and institutions and later made available to the public in special sets or pre-packed pouches. As such, the 1999 edition is not only functional currency but also holds historical and numismatic importance, especially for collectors interested in the origins of the euro. It symbolizes France's entry into a new economic era, where a common European currency began replacing centuries of national monetary tradition. The obverse national side of the 10 € coin minted by France in 1999 showcases a modern rendering of La Sameuse the sewer, an emblematic figure of French coinage and Republican ideals. Originally designed by Oscar Rodi for the silver francs of the late 19th century, this image was reinterpreted by Lawrence Fisher to mark France's transition into the euro era. On this coin, La Sameuse strides leftward, clad in classical robes and crowned with a Phrygian cap, symbolizing liberty and the French Revolution. Her hand casts seeds into the wind, and rays of sunlight stream behind her, suggesting growth, hope, and the cultivation of the future. The movement and energy captured in her form are representative of France's spirit of progress and its active role in shaping a modern, integrated Europe. Flanking the figure are the letters RF for République Française, while a ring of 12 stars, symbolizing the European Union, encircles the outer edge, uniting national heritage with continental ambition. The reverse common side of the 1999 10 € coin, used by all Eurozone countries, was designed by Belgian artist Luc Likes. This side features a bold numeral 10, representing the denomination beside the words Eurocent. To its right is a stylized map of Europe emerging from a globe, originally showing the 15 member states that made up the European Union at the time. This map is framed by 12 five-pointed stars, mirroring the EU flag, denoting unity, harmony, and shared values among member nations. This universal reverse design, combined with the unique national obverse, helps create a sense of collective identity while preserving each country's individuality, one of the hallmarks of the euro's philosophy. Technically, the 10 € coin follows strict guidelines established by the European Central Bank, ensuring compatibility across all Eurozone nations. It is struck from Nordic gold, a specially formulated alloy consisting of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold. Instead, it is valued for its durability, resistance to tarnish, and bright golden appearance. The coin weighs 4.10 grams, has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, and is 1.93 millimeters thick. One of its defining physical features is its Spanish flower edge, a smooth edge with subtle indentations that give it a distinctive shape and aid in tactile recognition, especially for the visually impaired. The coin's relief design is enhanced by precision minting, resulting in sharp lines and contrast between the background and raised elements. From a numismatic point of view, the 1999 French 10-euro-cent coin holds significant appeal. As one of the first euro coins ever minted, it represents the pre-launch phase of the euro and is often found in collector sets rather than general circulation. While the coin itself is common in concept, 1999 dated issues, especially those in brilliant uncirculated boo or proof condition, are especially desirable among collectors of euro coinage. These early issues were typically distributed in starter kits, mint sets, or commemorative folders in anticipation of the currency changeover. As such, they tend to retain their luster and sharpness better than coins from heavy circulation. In the collector market, 1999 dated 10-cent coins in pristine condition may fetch €2 to €10 or more, especially if part of a complete set or certified by a grading service. Historically, 1999 was a turning point in European monetary policy. On the 1st of January 1999, the euro became the official currency for accounting and electronic payments among 11 European Union countries, including France. Though physical coins and notes would not appear until 2002, this marked the birth of the euro as a monetary unit, with its physical introduction delayed to allow time for minting, distribution, public education, and technical adaptation. France, as a founding member of both the European Union and the Eurozone, was at the forefront of this effort. Thus, the 1999 10-cent coin represents not just a currency transition, but also France's leadership in the move toward greater European integration. Culturally, the continuation of Les Amus on the new euro coins provided a sense of continuity. During a time of change, for French citizens, the euro was not simply a new form of money. It also stirred emotions tied to national pride, memory, and economic identity. By keeping the sou, a figure long associated with the Republic, the transition to the euro was softened with familiarity. The design subtly suggested that while the monetary unit was changing, the values of the Republic, liberty, fraternity, and equality remained firmly planted in the national consciousness. Economically, the 1999 dated coins symbolize the era of monetary unification, intended to eliminate currency exchange fluctuations, promote free movement of goods and people, and strengthen the EU's position in the global market. The 10-cent coin, though small in denomination, facilitated millions of transactions from morning baguette purchases to parking meters, building public confidence in the euro. It was part of the effort to normalize the euro as everyday currency, and its successful introduction is often cited as one of the great logistical and political achievements in post-war European history. In conclusion, the 10-euro-cent France 1999 coin is more than just a piece of metal. It is a miniature monument to the ambitions of a continent, the values of a nation, and the power of design to communicate identity. Through the enduring image of Les Amus, the coin connects the spirit of the Third Republic to the new European order, preserving history while embracing the future. It reflects a moment when the world watched Europe take a bold step toward unity and economic cooperation. For numismatists, historians, or everyday citizens, this coin remains a timeless artifact, combining political symbolism, economic transition, and artistic heritage in the palm of your hand. Whether kept in a collector's album or exchanged at a Parisian market, the 1999 French 10-cent coin continues to sow the seeds of memory, meaning, and European identity. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.